How's it going, everyone? I am the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub, but you all can call me Bailey, and it is time. The time you've all been waiting for, the time that has been promised, the time that very few have faced this ultimate creature and lived to tell the tale. Damn, it's awesome creature, not ultimate. You guys can see it. We are playing with the Blue Eyes White Dragon finally. We have done Dark Magician, we have done Red Eyes, we've done YuGiOh, we've done Harpies, we have done a whole lot of decks, but we have not done Blue Eyes in a very, very long time. Multiple years. So this is what we're going to be playing with today. I'm going with, of course, really, I feel like the only true way to play Blue Eyes in this format is using the Paladin of White Dragon, but it's, more of a ritual focus than some other decks. Also, it's Ritual Warrior, so let's just go ahead and talk about it. Of course, we are running triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. I could probably run this at 2. It actually was at 2 when I first loaded this deck up, but it's a Blue Eyes deck. It's a fun deck. We're going to play with 3 Blue Eyes. What art is the best? I think this is the best art, the, nice original from the anime, but this one's pretty cool. This one I do not like at all. I hate this art. Like, absolutely do not like it. I think it looks so stupid. That is not Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that's Blue Eyes White Dragon. This, no. Then we're running triple Paladin of White Dragon and triple White Dragon Ritual. Paladin's pretty cool. You can tribute it to special summon the Blue Eyes from your deck. Can't attack for the rest of the turn, but it also is a Mystic Swordsman level 2. If it attacks a face-down defense position monster, it just destroys it. So, pretty cool. It's also why we're running only 1 Nobleman of Crossout, because we don't necessarily need 2, because we're going to be summoning, hopefully, the Paladin of the White Dragon, destroying a defense position monster, and then tributing for Blue Eyes. Also running triple Book of Moon, because that kind of works with the Paladin of the White Dragon. Set a monster, attack it with a Paladin, and you get to get it off the field. Running triple Manju just to search either the Paladin or White Dragon Ritual. And then from there, it's basically just a kind of warrior toolbox. We run double Rhoda because Kaiba Man is something I want in this deck, just a one of, but if we do need to search it, and then we can summon it and get a Blue Eyes on the field very, very easily. And then since it's a warrior, we might as well run the warrior toolbox of 1 DD Warrior Lady, Exiled Force, obviously they're both at 1, 1 Donzaluga, double Blade Knight just to get any other pesky face downs off the field. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke and 1 Zombira, running enough darks and lights, and so we are running the BLS and then a Sand. I'm actually going to make a change here, now that I'm thinking about it. Since I last played this deck, Gravekeeper Spy is much more prevalent, and we already have ways to get the face-down monsters off the field, so we're going to cut 1 Blade Knight and put in a 2nd Zombira just for some more darks, because I also cut a Mystic Tomato to put the 3rd Blue Eyes White Dragon in. Other than that, this deck's pretty straightforward, got all the power spells, good traps. The triple Book of Moon, like I said, works with the Paladin and White Dragon. Side deck I threw together. Let's go ahead and join the GOAT format pool. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. If you're not having a fantastic day, stop watching this video, go make it a fantastic day, and then you can come and finish. I said you could come. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind, slowly but surely making these videos. Alright, I've committed to scissors, and that's what you gotta do. Commit to the scissors. Go paper, scissors, 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 win on the 4th one. So, we will be going first. Opening hand looks pretty good. We got Paladin, Book of Moon, DD Warrior Lady, Manju of the 10,000 Hands, Blade Knight, and Premature Burial. So we will summon the Manju of 10,000 Hands, getting ourselves the White Dragon Ritual. And screw it. I'm thinking we're going to special summon right away. The Manju is not fantastic as just a sitting card on the field. It got us our plus. We're going to summon the Paladin White Dragon. I should have attributed for the Blue Eyes. What am I thinking? He activates Pot of Greed. Take a quick sip of hot chocolate. And he summons Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Is he gonna ram? Can't. Yeah, okay. So he realized. Can't scapegoat the same turn that you summon, so. Get those tokens off the field. That does tell me he was likely gonna Metamorphosis, though. So, he will ram the Breaker into the Paladin. But I can Premature Burial the Paladin back, and then summon Blue Eyes. So he sets what is likely Scapegoat. Okay. Doesn't wait for an attack or anything. we'll just go ahead, attack over a token. And we will set a Book of Moon. Don't know what he's talking about. He's saying in theory. Yeah, I mean, he can normal set, but he summoned the breaker. So he sets a monster. Maybe he's not gonna Metamorphosis. Regeki break. Okay. Unfortunate that we lose the Book of Moon. I don't think I want to set the Sangan, just in case he has a face down, or not face down, but a Nobleman across out in hand. Well, Pod agreed that we drew getting Call the Haunted and White Dragon Ritual. We'll activate Premature Burial, paying 800 life points. Special summoning the Paladin, because we did summon it properly, so I believe we can bring it back. There's nothing saying that it can only be special summoned with a fusion, or a ritual spell. And then I think we'll summon... Do we summon the Blade Knight just to get off the field? I think we do. And we'll declare the effect, which will just destroy that monster immediately. It was a Magician of Faith. Good thing that we brought back the Paladin. And then we'll attack with the Blade Knight and Sangan, getting rid of those tokens. Sangan's still on the field, so I don't think I'm going to set Call of the Haunted. The only question is if we... Yeah, we will. Although I am a little worried he's going to have a set monster. We have to just take this opportunity to summon the best Blue Eyes White Dragon art. It's a Blue Eyes deck. So he's probably going to banish a Light in the Dark. The Mephist the Infernal General is interesting. Summons BLS. So, interesting though, it's kind of a good thing that we summoned the Blue Eyes, because BLS now has to choose if he banishes the Blue Eyes or just loses it next turn to our DD Warrior Lady. He could have attacked these monsters, but he chose not to. We got Dawn Zalug. Let us go ahead and summon DD Warrior Lady. Gets a Ring of Destruction. We each take 1,500 life points. I will then change Sangan to defense and try to attack this token. We'll then set Call of the Haunted so we can bring back that DD Warrior Lady next turn. Because we need to get this BLS off the field. It might just banish the Sangan so I don't get a search. He switches BLS to defense position, summons his own DD Warrior Lady. Banishes my Sangan via the BLS effect, and he is gonna banish Blade Knight with the DD Warrior Lady effect. I don't know if that's the best play. Blade Knight, didn't really seem too threatening. We draw the Manju. Let's go ahead, Call of the Haunted. Try to special summon back DD Warrior Lady. And we'll try to attack into this BLS. We'll get it off of the field. We'll then summon Manju. getting ourselves the Paladin. And we'll end our turn. Keeping the White Dragon Ritual and Paladin in case he sets a monster this turn. He summons Blade Knight. It is at 2,000 attack. Because he only has one card in hand. So we'll lose the Manju of 10,000 hands to the Blade Knight attack. And we draw Blue Eyes. That is unfortunate. But I think we tribute the Blue Eyes from our hand to special summon the Paladin of White Dragon. Declare the Paladin effect, tribute, and we will special summon the third Blue Eyes White Dragon. And we'll just have to end our turn there. No point in summoning the Don Zalug, because we can't attack with the Blue Eyes, and so we couldn't even get over this if we wanted to. We draw Rhoda. We'll activate the Rhoda. And we'll get ourselves, I think Zombira is probably the best here. I think because we have Zombira, we can risk attacking. He has the Mirror Force. But now we can summon Zombira, and it is bigger than his Blade Knight. There's the Rhoda, though, so he's probably going to get Exiled Force. He's already used DD Warrior Lady, so Exiled is the only way I can think of that would get this Zombira. That's what he's getting. So he tributes Exiled, getting rid of my Zombira the Dark. We still have ways to win this game. We'll take 2,000 damage from the direct attack. We get Nobleman of Cross out. I do think we'll set the Don Zalug just to protect our life points. But we need like a BLS. He has his own Don Zalug, which he is gonna rip the Nobleman of Cross out of our hand. But that's exactly what I needed, was the BLS. We'll banish. We really doesn't matter because we can't bring anything back. We'll banish Manju and Zombira. Special summon in attack position the BLS. And we're going to try to attack. And he'll take a bunch of damage. Reason you don't want to put BLS in defense position there and just banish. He summons Scapegoats, but not in the end phase. So he can't Metamorphosis this turn. And he can't special summon. We draw Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. We will summon it just to get more tokens off the field. So we went from having a crappy position to a pretty good position, but there is the game. There's the Metamorphosis. We'll bring out Thousand Eyes Restrict, taking BLS and attacking over the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. So okay, he gets that win. I don't think Nobleman's too good. We did see Faith, but I don't think we need it. Dust Tornadoes, maybe one Dust Tornado is slightly better. Brain Control seems fine. We're just gonna go into it. We'll take out the crappy Blue Eyes White Dragon art. Okay, so we lose game one, unfortunately. Almost had to come back with a top deck BLS. But I'm glad we didn't win, because who wants to win from a top deck BLS? I want to win with a Blue Eyes White Dragon attack. Opening hand looks pretty good again. We get Sangan, Duo, White Dragon Ritual, Manju, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Book of Moon. So let us go ahead and start with a Delinquent Duo. Hitting Regeki Break. And Dust Tornado. And I will summon Sangan and end my turn. He sets a back row and ends his turn. We draw BLS. We'll summon Manju of 10,000 Hands, getting ourselves Paladin of White Dragon, and we'll just attack over 2 tokens. I don't think summoning the Paladin here is the best play. We would be able to get 1 more token off the field, then we'd be just left with a dead Paladin. I think here the better play is setting Book of Moon. If he does Metamorphosis, we'll be able to set whatever he summons, really the 1,000 Dice Restrict, and attack over it. And if not, we can potentially use the Book of Moon next turn and set the Manju, flip it back face up, and get an effect. He summons DD Assailant and then uses Rhoda. I don't think that's the right order to do things. Just because now you're going to get a search, but you won't be able to summon it this turn. He searches himself a Blade Knight. He attacks over the Manju. We'll take 300 damage. We draw Heavy Storm. So what I am going to do here, I think the play is set DD Assailant with Book of Moon, activate Heavy Storm. It was his own heavy. Okay, that's good. And then we will White Dragon Ritual, getting rid of the BLS, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Special summoning Paladin. And then we will declare the effect, and this will destroy the DD Assailant. But because it's not being destroyed by battle, it's being destroyed by an effect. It does not get its effect, and we will keep the Paladin of White Dragon. Main phase 2. Of course, we have to tribute and get the big boy out of our deck. Special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He summons Exiled Force and just pops our Blue Eyes, I imagine. I don't know why he would ever pop the Sangan, but that uses his normal summon. We know he has a Blade Knight in his hand, but that's fine. He can summon the Blade Knight. You summoned Exiled. So no problem. It's fine. People make mistakes. That was immediately. Okay, perfect draw here. We get reinforcement of the army. We're going to search ourselves Don Zalug. Summon Zalug. Attack over the token with Sangan. And attack directly with the Zalug. And this will rip a card from his hand. Hitting, that's a good hit. We also have 2 darks on the field now, so it's going to be nearly impossible for him to not put one of these in the graveyard. DD Assailant will attack over the Zalug, but that puts, like I just said, the dark in the graveyard. We actually draw another reinforcement of the army, which I'm going to search. Maybe I actually should have kept it. We will search... This is tougher. Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. I think this is the better play, because it keeps exiled, and I don't want... Like, I need outs for 1,000 dice restrict. So, yep, he'll banish it, but he will take some damage. Take 100 life points. And then we'll attack directly with Sangan. We still have BLS in hand. He has a Blade Knight. Sets a monster and 1 back row. We draw Call of the Haunted. We'll go ahead, banish a Light in the Dark. We'll summon the BLS in defense. And with Prio, banish the face down Magician of Faith. Special summoning this in defense, even though I talked about it's not good because the Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. If he had Mirror Force, I didn't want to lose both these monsters. I think I'm just going to end my turn. If he summons the Sasuke this turn, if he has a Rhoda or the Sasuke in hand, though we know he has Blade Knight in hand, there's a Snatch Steal. Good bluff with the face down Snatch Steal. Summons Blade Knight. So is this going to be game? This is 4,000 plus 2,000, so it's not quite game. And we will search ourselves. Exiled Force. Standby. Yep, gain 1,000. Summon Exiled. Pop the BLS. Set Call of the Haunted. And end our turn. He sets a back row, 2 back row. I will bring back the BLS. And we will banish the Blade Knight. And we'll set DD Warrior Lady and MST. He sets a 3rd back row. Nobleman across outs the DD Warrior Lady. We will MST. The other back row is a Metamorphosis. We get a Manju. I can't risk the Book of Moon. Okay, perfect. Fine by me. We'll summon the Manju and search ourselves Paladin of White Dragon. And end our turn. If I were him, I probably would have Book of Mooned the BLS last turn. BLS doesn't die with the Call of the Haunted. And there's Premature Burial, so we win this game. We will flip summon BLS, activate Premature Burial, special summon the good Blue Eyes. And of course, we don't actually get to attack for game. Alright. Dust Tornadoes aren't that good. We're just gonna run it back. Gosh. Hot chocolate. I wish it wasn't so bad for you because it's so delicious. It is a treat that I give myself every now and again. Excuse me, that one came out of absolutely nowhere. God bless you, says the viewer. Thank you, I say to the viewer. If you guys made it this far, I expect a God bless you in the comment, or Gesundheit, or whatever you say in your language. Or you can just say, screw you. Go stop playing this game forever. And I would say, well, that's not the proper thing you say to someone who sneezes. but I can't control you. Opening hand, Donzalug, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Delinquent Duo, BLS. Come on. Hit 5. Hits my Blue Eyes White Dragon, and unfortunately I'm going to discard the Zalug. I think Sangan's a little bit better than the Donzalug. Also gives us a light in the dark. We draw Mirror Force, so we will summon Sangan, and we'll set Torrential Tribute to start. We'll take 700 from the attack from DD Assailant, and we will search ourselves. Probably Manju. Yeah, I think Manju is the play. We draw Book of Moon. We'll summon the Manju, declare, and chain Torrential Tribute, in case this is a Magician of Faith. It was a Sinister Serpent, so that's not very good, but we have another sweeper in the Mirror Force. And we will search ourselves the Paladin of White Dragon. We'll then set Mirror Force and end. You can get back Sinister Serpent. We did see Regeki breaks in the first game, so we knew he was playing Sinister Serpent. I don't think many decks would play Regeki break but not play Sinister Serpent. It's just too good of a combo. Alright, so unfortunately we will have to Mirror Force this Dawn Zalug. We can't risk the Zalug getting any attack in. We need to keep this BLS and Paladin safe. We get a Kaiba Man. Alright, I am going to banish a Light in the Dark to special summon BLS and try to attack. He Book of Moons it. Okay, that's fine. We'll set our own Book of Moon in case he has like a Mystic Swordsman level 2. Might have a Nobleman to cross out. Yeah, unfortunate. He doesn't have a light in his grave, just a dark, but he did view it, which makes... Okay, that's why he has a Book of Moon. We will set the Dawn Zalug. I don't want to risk taking an attack. We are going pretty neg right now, but I'll take the neg from the Book of Moon. If we draw Manju, then we're safe. We get Call of the Haunted. Not ideal, but fine. Premature Burial does also die. Not that it matters too much, but I suppose potentially for a Magician of Faith. Premature can get us back... Well, can't get us back much, but we can special summon Sangan. It'll die, and then we can search ourselves the Manju. So we get a plus from the MST. You clicked battle face, you can't go. No, of course. Misclick. So please hit Kaiba Man, hit Kaiba Man, hit Kaiba Man. He hits the Manju. Most unfortunate for us. We draw Zombira the Dark. We'll summon Zombira. Attack over this Dawn Zalug. And now put ourselves at 1900 attack. And unfortunately, I think this is probably going to be a Magician of Faith. He's going to get back the Delinquent Duo, and he's going to rip both these cards out of our hand. But nothing we can do about that, if that is exactly how it goes. Summon Tsukiyomi. Sets our Zombira. He's just going to attack over Zombira. Okay. Manju. Premature Burial. We'll premature. Get back. Blue Eyes. Attack over the Sinister Serpent and end our turn. So we got a Blue Eyes on field. That is the point of this deck, is to get the Blue Eyes on the field and swing for massive 3,000 attack point damage. He Heavy Storms, that's going to blow up Blue Eyes and Premature Burial. Manju would be good. Another Blue Eyes would be okay, because we could summon and tribute the Kaiba Man. Book of Moon is okay. We just have to end our turn. Summons DD Warrior Lady and swung for 1,500. We really need to hope we draw Manju. So this puts us on a 2-turn clock. 1,500 from DD Warrior Lady and 300 for Sinister Serpent, putting us at 1,800 life points. And we draw our own DD Warrior Lady. We will set the DD Warrior Lady, set Book of Moon. Summons Breaker. We will set the Breaker face down. And see what he wants to do. He changes the Sinister Serpent to defense position. And we might trade DD Warrior Ladies here. He does trade DD Warrior Ladies. We draw Reinforcement of the Army. We'll Rhoda. Getting ourselves probably Blade Knight. Summon the Blade Knight and attack over this Breaker. Still no lights in Grave. Just darks. He sets my Blade Knight with the Tsukiyomi that we knew he had. And we'll take 300 damage, assuming he clicks the attack button with the Sinister Serpent. He is. Okay. Sitting at 1,500 life points. He sets a back row. Tsukiyomi will go to hand. We draw Paladin. We'll set the Kaiba Man. Next turn we're going to draw the Blue Eyes. He sets his own monster. Graceful Charity. Okay, that's not bad. Activate Graceful. Drawing Book of Moon, Dust Tornado, White Dragon Ritual. We'll discard. This is tough. Unfortunately, we're going to make some aggressive plays. He mirror forces the Paladin. That's fine, because even if we use the effect to special summon the Blue Eyes from deck, then it would have gotten mirror forced anyway. Maybe not this turn, but next. He goes ahead, summons Tsukiyomi, sets his own Sinister Serpent. I thought this might be the Tsukiyomi set face down. Flip summons the Serpent. Uses Metamorphosis. That's actually completely fine. Because now it's going to stall him for a turn. Because he can't attack. Well, I mean, he can, but 1,000 dice is at 0/0. So he has to wait until next turn to set the 1,000 dice face down. Tsukiyomi will go to his hand. And we draw Zombira. That is in your hand, although I hate pointing it out. I wish it wasn't. But it is. And we just have to end our turn and hope that that face-down monster doesn't have 400 or more attack. He's going to hit us for 11 this turn, assuming his play is summon Tsukiyomi, set 1,000 dies, and then attack. And if that monster is something stronger than 400, then we lose. But we did get a game win. Got a solid game win with Blue Eyes White Dragon. We'll take 1,100. We draw Pot of Greed. Also, that does go to grave as well. Not that it matters, but we draw Exiled Force and Zombira. Or Exiled Force, Heavy Storm. We had Zombira. Okay, we will Heavy Storm, Torrential Tribute, summon Zombira, and attack over the known 1,000 dies restrict. This will now go down to 1,900. We know that we'll lose it next turn to the Tsukiyomi, but okay, I mean, there's Snatch Steal. I mean, we'll see. If you just go straight to battle, you can't attack directly. Can't attack directly. We'll gain 1,000. And I think I mean, we just have to, we'll set and set. I don't think we have a chance to win this game, but he can summon Tsukiyomi, set the Zombira, flip the Zombira, attack over the Exiled Force, and then attack with Tsukiyomi. But maybe he's a little more cautious because we have a set monster in back row. So yeah, I mean, he doesn't summon Tsukiyomi. So we'll be gaining another 1,000 unless he does it in main phase 2. He might. Nope, he just sets another monster. Gain 1,000 in standby. We will MST the Snatch Steal. Zombira will come back to us. And let's attack this monster. It's Magical Merchant. Gets himself Rhoda. I'm gonna pay 1,000 life points and hit some cards out of his hand. Hit Sinister Serpent and Sangan. This also is, yeah, 1,500. So, still not in a good position, but I'm playing it out. Okay, Ring of Destruction, yeah. Good game. Yeah, unfortunate. Hard to win with Blue Eyes. Does he say anything else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go ahead and just look at the deck. Things I would change. Probably cut one of those, cut one of those, cut one of those. I do like the Book of Moons. Maybe put in the second Nobleman. Already looking better. There we go. It's also A to Z for you all now. maybe. I do like the warrior stuff, though maybe with 2 blue eyes, the Kaiba man could be cut. And then if that's the case, then you cut the warrior stuff and you put in some other things. I don't know. But I'm not going to save the changes, and we're going to go and click A to Z so you guys can have it nice and pretty like this. This deck list will be in the description for you all. Thank you all for watching. That is it from me tonight, and goodbye.